Mabuhay. This is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea, and hope you can hear me. I have not done I don't know if I've done a live stream this year. I've done about 70 or so, and they're in a playlist called Live Streams here on the channel. So I just kind of decided to do this at the last minute, starting at 5:30 p.m. I think somebody is here, so evidently everything is working all right. And I don't want to set the time too far ahead because then I might lose interest in doing it. But the topic I picked out here today, I found a good link, and it's in the third one you see there off the side from 2190.com, smooth pickup lines. And there's 100 of them there based on different scenarios that you would find yourself in. So I want to talk about those, and I'll just try to stall here for a little bit. And with any luck, there'll be some people here and some people I'm familiar with. I've never done a video on pickup lines before. I never used pickup lines when I was trying to find a wife. They're kind of cheesy, but I don't think there's anything wrong with doing it. The whole point of having a pickup line is to be able to make a connection, break the ice, and you have to do that somehow. And I know it's a very nerve-wracking thing. I've been married for 8 years plus to a woman I met in the Philippines, and I didn't use any pickup lines with her either. But I recognize that that initial conversation can be kind of difficult. And that reminds me, I have a playlist here on YouTube with 4 videos about questions to ask a Filipina. One of them is Right Away, which deals with ice breaking questions. And then another one is a little bit more serious, when you are more serious about her, that might be what it's called. And then another one, questions that are even go deeper than that when you're ready to propose to someone. And then there's another video there, questions to ask after you've married your wife. And of course, those questions will be different than the questions that you would ask in the early stages of the relationship. It has to kind of grow gradually. There are certain questions you would not ask early on, but you should ask them later on to make sure that you've covered as many things as possible. I don't know why you would want to ask very serious questions early on. You might scare her away, probably will. I think the Filipina, on the other end, wants to have a light-hearted first communication with a Westerner. And then if it looks like they have anything going, they can ask more questions. But really check out those lists of questions, especially the first one. If you don't have a relationship with a Filipina and you're not necessarily comfortable talking to her online, that's what I did back in 2015. And this shirt is a Philippine shirt that we bought on one of my 5 times in the Philippines. The first time I went there and I married my wife, which was the plan. I proposed to her on day 18 after seeing her picture on Christian Filipina relationship site. And so I proposed to her on day 18. We had our first chat around day 5, moving quickly to video chat, which I recommend getting the video chat as soon as you can. Don't mess around with sending messages back and forth. You can learn much more. It's much more natural and fun to do it on camera. So then we got married in 54 days, about 12 days, I think, after I landed in the Philippines back in April of 2015. So we got married very quickly. We've been married 8 years, and let's see, 4 months, 8 years and 4 months, and we've only known each other less than 8 years and 6 months. So it seems like we've been married the whole time. So I think I can help with relationship advice for men, young men, middle-aged men, older men looking for a woman in the Philippines. I'm very serious about my marriage. This is a biblical pro-marriage, Filipina friendly channel. And I've got, I think, 1,540 videos and counting here on Love Beyond the Sea. I also have a book that I was going to bring with me, but it's sitting there on the downstairs coffee table. It's called Meant to Be, A Match Made in Heaven. It's about 550 pages and goes through things that I've learned that I want to teach other people from the very beginning stages of the relationship, and it works all the way down through the end of the book, um, getting more serious about the end of your life and the legacy you would want to leave this woman. It could be financially, it could be the opportunities you've given her, things you've taught her, and so it's been an amazing experience. I figured that marriage would be a good thing, and it has been. Didn't really know what to compare it to, but I think it's been better than I thought it was going to be. The channel started 5 years and a half ago on February 14th, 2018. And I've got, honestly, I keep track of this. The last time I checked, there was about 380, 385 topics yet for me to make. So, Lord willing, I'm in it for the long haul. Keep making videos. As I think of new topics, I put them down on a list. And I make sure that in time I can tape out my thoughts and make a video for that. That's where a lot of the videos have come from. And by the way, while I wait to see if anybody joins me here, I've got a playlist called Just Us. Whether it's TikTok or YouTube, people are always asking me, "Where's your wife? When do we get to see your wife?" And I've got over 200 videos there in that playlist. And so if you're interested in seeing us together or what she looks like, then um, that would be the place for you to go. Now, it's been a while since I've done a live stream, so I'm looking in here to see where I can find it so that I might be able to follow the questions. I know they've rearranged some things here just a little bit because I'm going to have to uh, click away here so I can read this article. And I should be able to find the videos, this live stream on my phone. And well, I can't. I've done this 70 some times, just not lately. And I was able to see the comments coming through on my phone, and I do not see them here. So hopefully I haven't wasted 8.5 minutes here. Um, but the camera light is on, and it looks from everything I can tell that we are on now. I just wish I could see that here so that I could follow along. I don't know what I did differently, but that's where it goes, and that's probably why I don't do a lot of these live streams. Is I don't like the technical part of doing videos. I think it just slows everything down. This is interesting. Don't know why I can't see it there. So I've got a link there to my Christian Filipina affiliate link where I met my wife back in 2015. I recommend them. I stay in touch with them because I think it's a good place for a Christian man to find a wife, serious marriage minded men only. And then there's my book, a link there where you can buy that on gumroad.com. It's like $5.50, and it would be downloaded to your computer or phone, I suppose. And well, we're not getting anywhere with this, so I sure hope everything is working right, or I'll have to do it again. So Let's jump into some of these what do you call them, pickup lines. This is from 2190.com. I'll let you know if I think they're good ones or not, and you can do the same. So there's 100 here, and a lot of people, of course, are afraid to approach someone. It could be at a bar, it could be a grocery, it could be walking the dog, it could be many places. But there are times when you feel like, I should make my first move here. And what I would, and I never used pickup lines myself, but I would say that if you used it, you've already broken the ice. Even though she might be a little nervous or not know what to say, that doesn't mean that it won't be helpful the next time you see that person because you've already broken the ice to an extent. So, by all means, go ahead and use these pickup lines. Let's start here with the coffee shop. Smooth pickup lines at coffee shop. Let me know which ones you like. Is your coffee as sweet as your smile? Or do you add a little extra sugar to it? Don't mess it up though. And my screen here is going up and down without me even touching it. I don't like that. Is your coffee as sweet as your smile? Or do you add a little sugar to it? You better practice these. I must be a coffee bean because I can't espresso how much I'd like to get to know you. If we were coffee beans, we'd be a perfect blend. Are you a cappuccino? Because you're frothy, hot, and just the right amount of bold. These are in coffee shops. I won't even use that one because I can't pronounce it. I think you dropped something. It's your smile, and I thought I should return it to you. Do you believe in love at first sip, or should I take you out for coffee again? That's not bad. You must be the cream to my coffee because everything's better when you're around. Really, my screen here on the computer is just going up and down like a scroll. Let's be coffee buddies and share a few beautiful moments together. Let's be coffee buddies and share a few beautiful moments together. Are you a barista? Because the chemistry between us is brewing. Now, if you're at a bookstore, and I've been at both, never would probably approach somebody at a bookstore because it's kind of quiet and kind of private over there. But here's some things you can use. Excuse me, but I couldn't help but notice you here in this bookstore. You must love books as much as I do. That's not really a pickup line. It's more of an icebreaker. If our love story were written on these bookshelves, it would be a bestseller. I think you're my new favorite author because I'd love to read the chapters of your life. You must be a rare edition because I can't seem to find anyone else like you in this bookstore. Not bad. Is this the fiction section? Because you just added a whole new chapter to my life. I'm not a bookmark, but I'd sure like to get between your pages. Is it okay if I borrow your number? I promise I'll return it. It's not bad. If you were a book, you'd be a classic, a timeless beauty that never goes out of style. What woman doesn't like to hear a compliment? I must be a detective because I can't seem to put my finger on a more intriguing read than you. Would you like to grab a coffee and discuss our favorite books? I have a feeling our stories might intertwine. Just checking here the comments. This live stream I just decided to do here at 5:30 tonight. Central Time, USA, Love Beyond the Sea. We're talking about pickup lines. And if I was still single, which I haven't been for over 8 years, I would probably consider using some of these. Now, how about pickup lines as smooth as a breezy walk in the park? She might be a little scared, though, these days in some parks. Is it okay if I walk you to your next destination in this beautiful park? Because I'd love to be a part of your journey. I have a theory that people at the park are the friendliest. Prove me right. The weather's nice today, but you are absolutely radiant. That's not bad. Is your favorite season also park season? There's something special about it. If we were leaves on a tree, I'd be falling for you right about now. I like that one. I was going to go for a jog, but I'd much rather run into your heart. That's not bad. Are you a park bench? Because you're where I want to sit and enjoy the view. I don't know about that one though. Is this your regular park spot, or did I just get lucky today? That's pretty good. Is your name Sunshine? Because you just brightened up my day. I must be a squirrel because I can't help but be nuts about you. Now, what if you're at a museum? Pretty quiet place there, kind of like a coffee shop, although some of them people just read a lot, and then some people are actually drinking coffee and having conversations. Pick up lines for a museum. Are you a piece of art? Because you've left a lasting impression on me. I may not be an expert, but I'd love to show you around and share my perspective on these artworks. If I were a painter, you'd be my muse. Your beauty deserves to be captured on canvas. I must say, you're a masterpiece in this gallery full of art. Is this a science museum? Because meeting you feels like a natural attraction. This museum is a treasure trove of history and culture, but meeting you is a highlight of my visit. By the way, these are in the link there and on the side there. Excuse me, but I couldn't help but notice your appreciation for art. What's your favorite piece in the museum? Kind of more like an icebreaker to me. You must be a curator because you've curated quite the collection of smiles. I couldn't help but notice your intellect matches the depth of these exhibits. Mind if I join you on this journey through art and history? See, I would probably mess up if I were doing these pickup lines in real life. Is your favorite art museum surrealism? Because you seem like a dream come true. Pickup lines for if you're at the beach. I'm not, excuse me, I'm usually not a fan of sand, but meeting you might just change my mind. Is your name Sandy? Because you've got a beachin' body. I like this one. If kisses were waves, I'd send you a tsunami. Is your sunscreen SPF 100? Because you're shining brighter than the sun. I must be a lifeguard because I can't help but watch over you. Are you a mermaid? Because I've never met someone like you my whole life. How would they know, though, if they really just met them? These are pickup lines. I think I found paradise right here with you. Now, that's jumping the gun. If we were seashells, you'd be the rarest and most beautiful one on this beach. Can I take a picture with you to prove to my friends that angels do exist? That's pretty good. I was planning to build a sandcastle, but now I think I'd rather build a connection with you. That's one that I really like. It's not too. Thanks for the thumbs up. It's not too daring to say something like that. And by the way, the link to these, if you want to practice them, is down there on the right side, at least of my screen. Now, the smoothest pickup lines. This is from 2190.com. Smoothest pickup lines at the party. I wasn't much for parties. Is your name on the VIP list? Because you just became the most important person at this party. If you were a party favor, you'd be the one everyone hopes to take home. Is it hot in here or is it just you making the room smoking? Do you believe in dancing the night away? Because I'd love to be your partner. It's not too bad. I must be a magician because every time I look at you, everyone else disappears. That's pretty good. Are you a DJ? Because you're dropping some serious beats on my heart. Ooh, that's a good one too. Are you a DJ? Because you're dropping some serious beats on my heart. Another one. I must be dead because heaven is clearly at this party right now. Excuse me, but I think you dropped something. My jaw. Is there a sparkle in your eye? Are you just happy, or are you just happy to see me? Don't screw it up. Is there a sparkle in your eye, or are you just happy to see me? Let's make this party unforgettable. Now, for those of you that like to go to the gym, like I do, I go to the gym 5 or 6 days a week. Don't know if I've ever heard anybody try to use a pickup line on someone, but um, let's see if you like any of these. Could you see yourself saying this to someone? Are you a personal trainer? Because you've just motivated me to work harder. If you were a dumbbell, you'd be the perfect weight to lift my spirit. Is your workout outfit from the future? Because you look absolutely out of this world. Not too bad. I hope you're not tired because you just ran circles around my thoughts. I like that one. This is a good one too. Is your name cardio? Because you've got my heart racing faster than any workout. Is your name Pilates? Because you make my core feel stronger just by looking at you. Not sure I understand that one. Is it just me, or did the temperature in this room rise when you walked in? You might get slapped, though, at the gym trying some of these things. I don't know, so try them at your own risk. Let's make a pact. We'll keep each other accountable for showing up to this class every week. I don't think that's a good one. Maybe it's smooth, but I don't particularly like that one. Are you a protein shake? Because you're the perfect recovery after a tough workout. What do you think about that one? I think we've got great synergy in this workout. Care to continue it with a post gym smoothie? Let's see here. Live concert, music concert. Better do it before the band starts playing because you'll never be able to hear each other, but you could try these. I couldn't help but notice your energy. You're like the perfect harmony to this concert. The music's great, but meeting you just made this night unforgettable. I've been to a lot of concerts, but meeting someone as fantastic as you is a first. Is your favorite genre of music the same as mine? Because I think we're a perfect match. I was wondering if you could help me settle a debate with my friends. Is the music better or your smile? I'm convinced this concert was missing something until I saw you. If music is the food of love, then tonight's concert is a feast, and meeting you is the cherry on the top. You must have the VIP pass to my heart because meeting you feels like an exclusive experience. I'm not sure if it's the music or your presence, but I've got this incredible vibe right now. I guess I thought there was another part to it. I'm not sure if it's the music or your presence, but I've got this incredible vibe right now. I thought the headliner was the highlight tonight, but now I'm not sure. Pickup lines are as smooth as butter or buying butter. This is going to be for, let's say you're at the grocery store. That might not be a bad place. Phil's to Phoenix. Hi from Sabonga. John, what time is it over there tonight? I'm going to guess it's about 6:56 in the morning on a Wednesday. Glad you could join me. John, I haven't done one of these for a long time. Used to do them regularly, and then kind of hit this wall where it just wasn't, people watching them. Channel views, subs go up and down. I just keep trying to put them out there, trying to help men with relationships and meeting a woman. And there was a time when I was at square one, and I never tried any of these lines, but maybe that's just my personality. Maybe some people are just more comfortable um, with doing stuff like this. I certainly wasn't. Just wonder why this is not showing up. It's in public. Why it's not showing up on my computer or my phone, or either one probably. So pickup lines. Let's go back to the grocery store. We all have to go to the grocery store a few days a week, probably. I'm on a mission to find the perfect ingredients for dinner tonight. I think I just found the missing one. Now, that's probably the one I like the most so far. I'm on a mission to find the perfect ingredients for dinner tonight, and I think I just found the missing one. I couldn't help but notice your excellent taste in insert product. Mind sharing your shopping secrets? If life were a supermarket, you'd be the express checkout lane. Fast, convenient, and always my first choice. Do you believe in fate? Because I think we were destined to meet in the produce section. Is your favorite aisle the same as mine? Because I think we have similar tastes. Is your shopping list as interesting as mine, or do you have any secret recipe ingredients you'd recommend? Don't stammer when you say these, though. It'll probably work better. I've been wandering these aisles aimlessly, but I think I just found the most interesting item in the store. They say grocery shopping is a chore, but running into you has made it a pleasure. If you were a fruit, you'd be a fine apple. Sorry, I couldn't resist the produce pun. I definitely do not understand that one, therefore, I would not use anything that I don't understand. I'm no chef. I'm no chef, but if you need someone to help you pick out the freshest ingredients, I'm your guy, gal. I think there's only one other section here. Do you like any of these pickup lines? Yeah, thanks, John. It's, you know, I I just learned you can set these live streams up so that, well, let's say it's 5 o'clock, and if you're setting it up and you're do one at 6, that you can say that you're going to do it at 6. And I think that worked because it would show up only in community or posts. I don't know what they call it now, but it says community here. Um, but there used to be a way for me just to go to my channel and click on click on the channel, which I now lost, and it would be right there. And all I'd have to do is I can see the comments and I can see everything. This time, nothing. Maybe I got to click on that. We'll just keep trying things. Okay, there's the live. I do this so fast I don't even remember what I clicked on to see it. And that's probably it here after we get that countdown. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing more. There are some ideas I have for live streams. I think the main thing is that it goes through ads, that people can watch these live streams after the fact. It's just another way for them to see it. Well, there we are. Now I'm where I wanted to be. So I'm going to go back and finish this off here. 2190.com smooth pickup lines. Have you ever used pickup lines? Do you think that maybe you should brush up on those again in order to meet someone? 10 smooth pickup lines to use on a walk down the street. If life were a movie, meeting you on the street would be the perfect plot twist. Excuse me, I'm not from around here. Can you recommend a good place to grab a coffee around here? That may work until she finds out you live a block away and you've got some explaining to do. So I would say that you should be truthful with these pickup lines. I'm lost, but meeting someone as charming as you makes it all worthwhile. Is it just me, or is this city a lot brighter with you in it? Remember, you're just doing this to get a smile or a chuckle, and maybe you have some conversation. Then maybe you have some conversation a later time, but or maybe they bring up something when they see you the next time in a similar situation. So all is not lost if it doesn't seem to strike a chord the first time. I have to say, your style caught my attention. Where do you find your fashion inspiration? More like an icebreaker, it seems to me. Hey, I couldn't walk by without saying hello. What's the best thing that happened to you today? To me, that sounds just a little bit intrusive. I'm not a photographer, but I can definitely picture us together. See, that's a good one, and it's short, and you can probably remember it. I'm not a photographer, but I can definitely picture us together. Might have to practice these. I'm not a photographer, but I can definitely picture us together. Here's another one. I'm on a mission to make someone's day better. Mind if I start with you? That's all right. This city can be so busy, but it's not every day I come across someone as interesting as you. And the last one here, these are pickup pickup lines. Some are icebreakers. I'm terrible with directions, but I think meeting you was the best detour I've ever taken. Okay, that's not bad. I think some of these are pretty good. John, thanks for stopping by. I hope other people can watch this later. It's going to be a short one. I suppose if I announce it 4 hours ahead of time, then that would maybe work. But I really don't want to do that because then I probably end up taking a nap and forgetting, or going to do something and forgetting all about it. So, for those of you that would watch this later, I hope you've enjoyed this rundown of pickup lines. I think good, clean pickup lines. And my book is the second one there on the right side. Affiliate link to Christian Filipina, where I met my wife, is the first one there. And these questions, should you want to look at them closer, is there from 2190.com. So, since all are leaving, no reason to continue here. Please subscribe to Love Beyond the Sea. Again, 1,500 some videos. I want to try to help men meet and stay married, get married to a woman from the Philippines, just like I did in 2015. Until the next potential live stream, that's it for today. And this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea.